Welcome back to Wigan for the final time today. We have just seen a thrilling conclusion to day 3 of PDCQ School. 2 final matches, both going down to the wire, both going to last leg deciders. And we're going to deal with the high profile one, the big international clash first. It saw Japan's number 1, the Ninja, Seigo Asada, taking on the silencer from Canada, Jeff Smith. We'll show you the last few seconds of this game. Seigo setting himself up, leaving himself a 2-dart checkout of 74. And Jeff Smith steps up. He's had a nightmare over the last few months. Mr. Dart to reach the World Championship. His business burnt down back in Canada. But that 110 checkout has got him on the PDC Tour. He's been on there before, but this time it could be very, very different. We caught up with him after.
Yeah, it's so nice to be back finally. Like I said, it's not the first time, but this time I intend to use it much more beneficial than what I did the last time. I've got great management and can't wait to get back on tour.
How tough was today? There were some really good performances from yourself, a fantastic 103, 104 average, and then going up against Seigo Asada in the final, you knew you had to pull out some special stuff at times. Yeah,
it's not the first time I've played Seigo Asada, and that guy's a quality player, and no doubt that he'll probably be in the end of the rankings for a tour card. But from the result that I had yesterday, I had an absolute blitzing from Damon Hedda. And it kind of set me back, so it put me in a position where I had no choice but to try to reach a final or win outright. But yeah, no, just happy to get through.
You're a former world finalist from the BDO, of course. You've got a vast amount of experience, and as you say, you've held a tour card before, but we've not seen you come over and do the PDC Tour, really give it a go. Are you in a position to do that now?
Yeah, with ZWA management behind me, there's with Will Lazar, the possibilities are endless now. You know what I mean? I can hardly wait to get back over and play. I never really got a fair shot at it last time. I got to play World Cups and stuff with John Parrott. Obviously was what I was after when I was as young as I was when I come over. But no, I'm excited to play. I can't wait to get over here and really actually show what I can do.
Yeah, we know you've got talent, Jeff. We've seen it, and we've seen you producing in big tournaments and the opportunities that you've had. But playing week in, week out on the PDC Tour against the very best in the world, that's where potentially you could see what level you could get to on a consistent basis. That's got to be quite exciting, hasn't it, even for a veteran player like yourself?
Yeah, it's life-changing, and that's the one thing I've always done in my career, depending on wherever I played, was I've been able to adapt to a situation. And playing these guys week in and week out is only going to make your darts better. And who knows, how high can you go from here?
Well, that's going to be exciting finding out. I know that you run a business back in Canada. I know, unfortunately, you had it burnt down, didn't it, your garage at one point? How are you going to balance life over there, because you've got family and everything, and all of the demands here, because it's a busy schedule?
Yeah, I've been very lucky. I have great friends back home. I'm back to work at Hatfield Auto Glass / body work, and they've been fantastic to me, and they've told me straight up that whatever I need for time off, I'm good to go. And like I say, hopefully in the spring I'll rebuild my shop, and I can work around my own schedule from there.
Fabulous. Now, we've seen a commitment from the PDC to North American darts. They've started up the CDC Tour, or helped support the CDC Tour. They've obviously have World Series events over there. They do need a sort of champion from North America. They've had John Parrott in the past. He's here trying to get on the tour. Do you think you can be the figurehead to help spur the game on in that part of the world?
Yeah, I've been one of the top players in North America for the last 10 years, and to actually get through this now, now I've got the balls in my court, and I've got to make it work. And I don't know what to go from here. You know what I mean? I'd love to go home and support the CDC Tour, and they're doing wonders for darts in North America. They're doing a great job. But like I said, now I have a focus. I have to commit to UK, and we'll go from there. So
can't wait to see you playing week in, week out on the tour, Jeff. Congratulations.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Jeff Smith there, 1,000 congratulations to the Canadian, the silencer. He's produced some top stuff today. The final wasn't anywhere near his highest average, but he's thrown a 97 average, a 99. There was one over 103. Real top quality stuff at times from Jeff Smith, and what an exciting prospect that will be, seeing him compete on the PDC Tour over the next couple of years, particularly if, as he says, he's going to be playing week in, week out. Let's see how far he can go. But let's see how far the other winner can go. Not as heralded a clash this perhaps. Jared Cole, youngster who has played on the tour before, never came through Q School, came through the Challenge Tour rankings, taking on Aaron Beanie, who, to be honest, is pretty much an unknown. Here's the final stages. Jared Cole has already missed darts to win this 5-3. He had the throw in the last leg decider, but Aaron Beanie steps up wanting 87 and bullseye for a 12-darter. And look at his face. He cannot believe what has just happened. Not sure Jared Cole wanted that hug particularly, but Aaron Beanie, look, the agony of Jared Cole, the ecstasy of Aaron Beanie. This is a man who did not expect that this could happen. We've been talking all this week about this being the dream ticket, and listen to what he's got to say for himself. This is a dream come true. Aaron, literally in the last few moments, you've just earned your place on the PDC Tour. It looks like you can't quite believe it.
I can't believe it. I've literally had the worst time ever. I was nervous on Thursday. Lost first round with the worst game I've ever played, and then I played worse yesterday, and now I've just gone through. I've played really well all day except for my first game, and it was just that confidence. I have no words. I have no idea how I've done this at all.
Look, this is a brutal system to go through. You sometimes need a bit of luck. You got it in your first game today.
Yeah.
You had a little bit of luck in the final against young Jared Cole as well. He missed some darts to win it, but what a way to win yourself on the bullseye.
Oh, to hit bullseye to earn a tour card, that's dreams. This is the dream. I've literally just completed the greatest thing that I ever expected to happen in my life.
No, Aaron, no offence, but you're not a name that I was looking at the start of the day or the start of this. Tell us, who are you? Where are you from? How have you come to be here and be a PDC tour card holder?
The short version of the story, I'm just a pub player, but I work in the prison service, and the UK prison service hold an international against the Danish prison service. And prison officers, I don't know if anyone's aware, but is PDC chairman Michael Freudendahl and legend Jan Hoffman. I went over to Denmark for the prison service and I won everything. And they sat me down and they said, take it serious, you've got what it takes. And I listened, and it's been 3 years in the making, but Michael and Jan were right. I've done it.
Absolutely superb. Now, you've not played that much. You played some Challenge Tour stuff. I think in a year you picked up like 200 quid? 150 quid.
150 quid.
And now you're going to be taking on Van Gerwen, Anderson, Wright on a weekly basis. You could be getting Euro Tour stuff, playing in front of crowds of thousands. Who knows where this could lead?
Hopefully, it leads to a new career. Like, this is it. This is the incentive. Like, I've stepped up from being a pub player. I'm still a pub player. Like, I've only got 3 caps for county. I've only played for the London County 3 times. This is unreal, and this is it. This is my incentive. Now I've got to take it serious. I've got to.
Well, you've got 2 years to live the dream and see how far you can get. What's this going to mean to you, friends, family back home? Where are you from exactly?
Originally from Sittingbourne in Kent, but now living in London and play London.
What's this going to be like, going back and seeing the friends and family?
I have no idea. My mum is going to be unbearable. Like, my granddad taught me to play darts, and he died nearly 15 years ago, I think, probably more. I can't even remember. This is what he wanted for me. This is amazing.
Absolutely superb. Congratulations, Aaron. And look, put it in your diary. Players' Championship 1 and 2. You'll be back in Wigan, Barnsley Metrodome. That's living the dream, my man.
Love Barnsley.
You've got to get used to it.
Thank you.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Look at that. That's what it's all about, and absolutely stupendous work from Aaron Beanie. Commiserations to Jared Cole. It's a tough one to lose, particularly when you had darts to get back on the tour. But all is not lost for the likes of Jared Cole, for Sego Asada, for Paul Nicholson, a victim of Sego Asada. They've still picked up a number of vital, valuable points in their PDC Q School Order of Merit. So Nicholson just inside the top 12, which will earn him a tour card if he can stay there by the end of the final day of action tomorrow. He's got 7 points, 1 point behind Sego Asada and Jared Cole. So they are still in the hunt but there is still work to do. There is one more day left of Q School. Today, we've seen Karel Sedlacek over in Germany, the Czech player, the first player from the Czech Republic to become a PDC Tour card holder. He won through. He was followed by Jeff Smith, the silencer, back on the PDC Tour and saying he's going to be giving it his all this time around. And Aaron Beanie, what a story, a fairy tale for the man from London. The dream ticket, the dream factory has produced once again. We've got one more day. We'll be dishing out tour cards left, right and centre on the final day here in Wigan at Robin Park and in Hildesheim in Germany. We'll see you tomorrow morning.